Yo, what's up guys, Nandra here, and today's video is going to be about understanding your outs and how to play to them. Now, every game is different, and you're going to have different outs each game. Like, for example, if you're Swordcraft, do you hold that last Evo so you can try to make some magic happen with Albert and, you know, hitting your opponent for 10? Or, as say Havencraft, well, same thing as Sword actually. Do you hold that Evo so that way you can, so that way when you play your Aegis, that's not like a tempo loss or something like that? Or with Rune, do you throw out Sigils or do you throw out Levi's beforehand, knowing that they're not going to get any value or whatever whatsoever, just so that way you can like prolong your life and just like stay in the game? Again, it varies by game to game, and there's gonna be different things that you need to do. Now, the game I'm gonna show you is me versus Swordcraft. Now, this game was this game was a nail biter. I was pretty scared I was going to die, but I made a game plan, and this is important. When you play your outs, you have to make a game plan. You have to kind of like resolve yourself to that game plan. Now, obviously, you do have to be aware of when you have to like deviate from said game plan, but for the most part, you want to try to hold steadfast to that game plan, because if you deviate, if you deviate without a valid reason, like for example, if you suddenly, okay, well, one turn, okay, I'm gonna make this game plan, or then like next turn, oh, well, I suddenly feel scared for no reason, so I'm gonna like stop making my game plan. No, that's not quite how it works. Because if you do that, then you're essentially giving away turns that you could have been doing, they could have spent doing other things. Again, this game is going to be versus Swordcraft. This game was, I was in a very, very bad spot overall. I think I even missed part of my curve as well, but I held fast, I held my line, and eventually I'm able to take the win. Alright, now I am playing Aggro Cat in this. I'm not gonna show the deck list because there's no point, because I'm pretty sure you could probably find a net deck for this anywhere. But yeah, so I'm going second. This is kind of bad because he's most likely neutral sword, or he could even be control sword. Either or, it doesn't matter. I just don't want him to go first because I'm an aggressive deck. I want to go first, and I can maybe try to high roll him out of the game with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curve, and then just win. Anyway, so he plays the Goblin. The Goblin tells me that he's neutral sword. This is fine. I have a curve now. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so here, he plays out Lyriel. This is fine. I draw another Goblin. The Goblin is not a good card for me right now, just because I already have a curve. And generally, if you don't get your thing, if you get like multiple Goblins or anything like that, when you already have a curve, then it just becomes like a dead card, because you're not gonna be able to play it for a while. So here, this is what I'm talking about. He has 3 creatures. I'm massively behind because he is Swordcraft, and most likely there could be a Geno coming down. If Geno comes down here, or say Alice in Wonderland, then I'm in a very, very dangerous spot. But I'm still going to try to play it out, just because he is running low on cards, and I haven't seen that many Rabbit Ear Attendants as of late, so I'm not sure if people are still running it. I would assume you are, but I just haven't seen any. But yeah, so he plays the Alice. The Alice is the worst possible thing that can happen, because suddenly he has 4 creatures. I can't kill any of his 4 creatures. So here, I'm going to go Alice. And I'm going to Evo into his Alice. Now, what I'm hoping for is that perhaps he doesn't... Okay, so what I'm hoping for by making this play is that perhaps he, say, plays plays Council of Cardinals or something like that, or maybe he plays like a second Naruto Blast, but basically that whatever he does, it consumes an Evo, and that he does not put the Evo on the Lirial. The Lirial is the scariest thing on his board right now, just because it's starting to push 6 damage to my face. 6 damage is a lot, like a lot right now. And I'm hoping that at next turn I can start cleaning up his board with Hectors. But here he goes Grimnir plus Evo. Me saying the first Grimnir is nice just because it limits the amount of outs he has. Because again, I'm clearly gonna take a lot of damage. Like he has 5 creatures on his board. He drops me to 11. He left me at like 1 point outside of Vengeance. Although to be honest, I don't know. Like for me, I don't think the Vengeance matters that much, just because like there's not much that can punish you. Like okay, I maybe play okay, I lied. If I'm randomly one of those guys that has Revelation, then yeah, he'll get punished for that. But most of the time they usually aren't. Like it's only like maybe like a 1%er who's like running like Diabolic Drain or like random shit like that. But anyway, so I play the Hector. I Evo the Hector. The Hector is nice for 2 reasons. One, it was able to be a swing card. 2, it's a 7/4 word. 7/4 ward. So he's got to crash a few things into this in order to clear it up, and that's more things that weren't hitting my face. So here, he plays Council of Cardinals. He doesn't Evo. He's trying to hold the Evo for Albert. That's a mistake. I'm gonna try to punish him for it. I draw my 3rd Hector, and here I cannot play these 1-drops whatsoever. I just cannot, because if I play out the 1-drops, I lose my ability to be able to continue cleaning up his board with Hectors, just because I won't have the required 3 neutrals in my hand. There's a very, very strong chance that I'll draw a 3rd neutral here, and these guys are 1-drops. Like, look at the board, then look at the 1-drops, then look back at the board. They're not going to do anything right now. So it's important that I just keep them in my hand. So that's a game plan I made. That's what I'm sticking with. He only has 1 more Evo left. The scariest thing for him to play right now would be Maisie, just because Maisie would, well, it would clear my board and he would get hit by face again. But instead he has Alice. The Alice is, again, it's annoying, but he has to crash in his Alice into my Hector. Alright, so now I'm at 3. This is a very, very dangerous time. I cannot let Albert hit me in the face. I do draw the neutral. This is nice. So I can go Tove into Hector. Hector will ping off Lirial. Then I'll go ahead and I'll bump into his T4. I bump into his T4 for 3 reasons. Reason 1, it's a 2/4, and I have a 3/3. So both of us will survive. However, I have an additional ping in my hand. This is nice. The second reason is because if he plays Kiss of the Princess, I want his guy to die from that trade. Like, and the only way that I can assure that happens is if I bump into it first. Alright, now if he has something like Alweedus here, I'm in a bad spot. But instead he only has Maisie, so this is nice. And now here, again, I'm sticking to my game plan, and I'm gonna throw out the Gruff Mountaineer, and the Gruff Mountaineer is going to trade into Maisie. It's important that I trade into Maisie with this and not my ward, because 1, I need to start putting on a timer, because I have exactly 2 turns to deal 19 damage to him, or I lose, because Grimnir isn't out, Alweedus isn't out, Albert isn't out. There are a lot of things that can kill me right now. However, the Hector at 5 HP it lives both Albert strikes. He can kill it, but he won't be killing me. So he does have the Albert. And here, I have to play the Grimnir. Again, like, I'm sticking to the, okay, well, how exactly did I lose this game? And I still lose to Alwida's, I still lose to Albert, and I still lose to Grimnir. However, while I cannot prevent the Grimnir or the Albert from killing me, I can, however, prevent Alwida's from killing me. So I'm gonna go ahead and play into that out. I'm also gonna go ahead and flood my board, and I'll finally use these 1-drops that I've had in my hand all game. And now I can go ahead and set up 2-turn lethal. Alright, so here he has Card Knights, but that's fine. Like, the damage has already been done. I have a billion top decks for lethal. Like, literally a billion. And I get BKB for the win. But yeah, a really important thing about that game, which is holding on to this 1-drop for as long as I did. Like, and realizing that, like, their value wasn't on the board. It was better off in my hand, and just, you know, trying to place that out. It also helped that I did in fact see the 3rd Hector, because he had to go through how much is that? Like 14 or 15 HP worth of wards in order to try to get to my face. But again, it's just, you know, sticking to your guns, understanding what it is each turn that beats you, and then doing your best to either play around that or accepting that you have to play into it. However, not going like complete dumbass and playing into it as hard as possible. Like, I see people all the time who, whenever I'm playing Dragon, they'll go ahead and drop like 5 creatures that are all in Breath of Salamander range, and then they'll just like concede when Breath of Salamander them. Like, but like, you knew that this is a thing that Dragon can do. Why would you play into it, especially early when you haven't seen it? But yeah. But anyway, I digress. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have like more videos later. I just need to finish like trying to climb for the day. I've been like climbing like 6 hours or something like that. Maybe longer, maybe 8. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think about sticking to your guns and all that down in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.